And you're asking, like, what do we do about?
Is you sign a contract with someone.
So real quick, before you did that, did you?
More than 30 years. I got my real estate license in the
And your origin story.
Is that he made an age joke the last time we were. I'm gonna use that Kuka.
You know, I'm a little more strict with what I'm looking at.
On the appointment. Number 4 is follow up again. Following up is the key. All right. If you don't do this, you may get one deal every 6 months. Okay. If you keep following up with people, the average contact per deal in the Metro Detroit area, and I don't have a lot of statistics, I'm only going by as far as my business goes, the average contact is about 15 to 20 contacts before it actually goes into a deal. Goes into under contract, that is. So, number 5, don't be cocky. Don't be a know-it-all. All right? I'm going to tell you this right now. Don't be a know-it-all. All right? Sellers do not like that. Especially sellers who used to be agents, who are investors, who they think they know it all. So you got to be humbling. Oh, okay. Tell me why you think that price is a good price. Oh, because this property over here just sold. This property sold over here. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm looking at that. That sold about 2 years ago. Unfortunately, it's not good in this market. Okay. So you got to educate them a little bit as well, but you got to do it in the proper way. Don't be cocky. All right. Now, I got a couple bonus tips. There's a couple bonus tips I have for you guys. Okay. Number 6, be honest. Okay. Be honest. Let the seller know what you're doing. If you plan on buying it, buy it. Let them know. If you plan on wholesaling, say, hey, I have some finance partners I work with. So you can say you're wholesaling without saying you're wholesaling. There are different ways to do things. I let people know that, hey, we have different strategies for every property. We may not know what strategy we're going to go with right off the bat. But no matter what we do, you're going to get what I promised you. And you're going to be dealing with me the whole time, no matter what. And I give them 3 options. Okay. I explain them. I go, number 1, we do fix and flips. Everybody knows what that is. Number 2, we buy properties to fix them up and then rent them out to a nice family. Okay. Maybe an underprivileged family, depending on who you're talking to, things like that. We try to help out nice families, things like that, by putting them in a nice home. And then number 3 is sometimes if it doesn't work for us, I do work and partner up with other investors that it might work for. Okay. That's how I actually word it, that I say that I'm going to be wholesaling without that. I also followed up with, after I say that last one, was, but if don't worry, no matter what we do, you're going to get exactly what we promised, and you're going to be dealing with me the whole time, so that they understand. And 9 times out of 10, they say, oh yeah, sure, no problem. As long as we get what I promised, no problem. Okay. And then I let them know we go through a title company, make sure everyone's paid out, so on and so forth. Okay. I have another bonus tip for you here. Go for the no. Now you get them on the phone. You're listening. You're building rapport. And why the hell is this guy on YouTube telling me to go for the no? What the hell? Right? Go for the no. Do you know why? because you don't want to waste your time either. Hey, Mr. Seller, oh, it looks like, you know what, the price you want, it looks closer to retail. Is that something that you're looking to do? I mean, I truly do understand, you know, if you do want to go on the market, that's not a problem. I can connect you up with a great realtor in this area. Okay. And is that something you're interested in? Unfortunately, with my business model, I have to be able to make money, and at that price, I'm not going to be able to make money. They understand that it's a business. Okay. Things like that. Go for the no. Figure out what their true pain is. If they don't have true pain, sure, no problem. What did you waste? You wasted a phone call. But guess what? One thing I always ask is, do you have any other properties you might be interested in selling that might be in a little bit worse shape? We specialize in full rehabs, and we want to add that value into the property. Check it out. So these 7 tips that I just gave you, all right, we'll go over them again. Number 1, build a relationship. Number 2, I cut myself here. Number 2, listen. All right. Number 3, do what you say you're going to do. 100%. Do what you say you're going to do. All right. You're a man of your word, or a woman. Either way. Number 4, follow up. By following up, you are building a relationship with that person every time you call or leave a message or send a text message. Oh, this person might be interested. Oh, I know you. We've been playing phone tag every so often. When you finally get a hold of them, make a joke out of it. Building the relationship. Number 5, don't be cocky. Don't be a know-it-all. Yes, you are the expert in the field. You are the expert. You are the investor. Okay? But they may be an investor as well. They may be an agent. You never know. Okay? So, what you want to do is you want to be confident in what you're saying, but you don't want to be cocky. You don't want to be a know-it-all. They will hang up the phone faster. They will get you off the phone as fast as possible. All right? If there's a deal to be made, try to come at the angle of creative finance. Hey, I know you want retail. You know what? Sometimes we can come up to that number. You know, if we can come up, if you can come to our terms. Okay. So is that something you might be interested in? Well, what is terms? And then you go in the whole spiel of creative finance, what terms are, or a land contract, seller finance, where you become the bank, so on and so forth. Well, I have to run the numbers, but usually the banks tell me what the rates, the down payment is, so on and so forth. Okay, now what you do is, obviously you do everything you can to get that deal happening during that call. But if, God forbid, something happens where you have to hang up that phone before you can do that, you give them homework. Hey, okay, listen, I'll follow up with you on Friday at 5 o'clock. All right. But by then, let's try to see what interest rate you might be interested in, what monthly payment, what balloon payment you might be interested in, or year terms and what down payment, so on and so forth. All right. Give them homework. Now you follow up with them on Friday. If they didn't do the homework, you know what? That's perfectly fine. Oh, okay. Let's talk it out a little bit more. But at least you're giving them something to do now. All right. Bonus number 6, be honest. All right. Hey, Mr. Seller, you know what? I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time. I'm going to be in the ballpark of this range over here. You know, sometimes I will give them a ballpark range because I don't want to waste time. I don't want to go out there and visit for a retail price. It's not going to happen. It goes back to number 2 by listening, see what their pain point is. If they're foreclosure and they're about to leave the house and there's nothing you can do, or there is like, hey, there's a deal to be made, but they're still stubborn or so on and so forth. Hey, you can do what you can. Okay. And, I might take it up case by case, but you never know. You still be honest. Let them know. Hey, I don't know if, you know what? I'll come out, look at the property. We'll see how it looks. I'm not sure if I'm not going to be your highest offer. That's just how it goes. But I'm going to be your quickest. I'm going to be your fastest. I'm going to go over the whole reasons why, all right, that they should be going with you. And then number 7, go for the no. Go for the no. You will save so much time and now you can get to the next one faster and easier, and you're not wasting so much time. Okay. So I just gave you 7 tips. 7 tips. 2 bonuses. I know I said 5 secrets, but I gave you 7. All right. You need to take those down, write those down, follow them, implement them into your current system. Okay. And if you don't have a system and you're just winging this, flowchart it. All right. Create a system, write it on paper. How does a lead come in? What do you do when they say yes? What do you do when they say no? And so on and so forth. Okay. Go through your whole process. Through your business, go for what you're doing now, and then go to write it down to what you want to change it to. All right. Now, I want to take a time. I know I ran through those pretty quick, and I'm sorry. But with that being said, I guess we're not getting a lot of people on today, but we'll watch the replay. So many people ask your questions later on. I'm happy to come on here. I'm happy to comment on here later on, afterwards, and I'll answer any questions you got. One thing that I wanted to bring up is we do have a deal analyzer on our website. Website is randystedwell.com. Okay. And it's under digital downloads. We put all the podcasts up there on our website, as well as we're going to have digital downloads. We have currently my purchase agreement contract, as well as my assignment agreement contract. Those 2 things are up there for sale. I may later on offer them as a discount or later on, but I haven't come up with that yet. But we have this deal analyzer that I created, and I think this is a smoking deal. All right. Right now we're selling it for $19.95. It's an Excel spreadsheet where you keep it forever. Once you download it once, you keep it forever.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room.